Hi there, I'm Molly.
And I'm Jamie, and this is our From the Pasture with Hired Hand podcast.
For 15 years now, we've been proudly helping breeders promote hundreds of thousands of pedigree livestock with our easy-to-use animal management-driven website software.
And let's not forget about Hired Hand Live, where over $1 million worth of livestock is sold online each year.
We're excited to bring you market trends, sales data, advice from your fellow breeders, and stories from the ranch.
Our software makes managing your website and your animals a breeze, so you can focus on what you love.
So let us handle your digital chores while you tune in to another episode of From the Pasture with Hired Hand.
Today we're talking about the upcoming Oregon Trail Sale. Our guest and sale host, Amelia and Scott Picker, will give us the inside look at the cattle and other details for the weekend. Be sure to visit hiredhandlive.com where you can view all the consignments, get detailed information, and place your bids. You can also check out the consigners' websites powered by Hired Hand software to learn more about your programs. If you're excited to hear more about the outstanding Longhorns heading to the sale ring, stay tuned. We've got the full rundown. Well, hi, Scott and Amelia. How are you doing today?
Doing well. How about you, Jamie?
Doing pretty good. Are you ready for the sale?
Getting there.
Almost.
Perfect. Well, can you take a second, introduce yourselves, maybe talk about how long you've had Longhorns?
Yeah, my name is Scott Picker, and this is my wife, Amelia Caruso Picker. We've been in Longhorns for 13 years now. We love every aspect of it, including the sale. And we are the host of the Oregon Trail Sale, which we are preparing for actively right now, but excited to host.
So is this your fourth year hosting the sale?
This will be year number 5.
Well, you're number 5. Okay.
It is, but technically year number 1 got canceled because of COVID. So.
No, that was 2020.
All right.
Yeah. So technically 4 years.
No, we hosted one in 2021.
Okay.
Did
so
you? Okay.
Yep.
I should know better than to try to be right.
Thank goodness for Amelia.
Yes.
2020 did get canceled.
Okay. So when you decided to take over this sale, what were your first thoughts? Because Phase did the sale for, I don't even know how many years they did it. It seems like forever. And then when you guys decided to take it over, I guess, how did that exchange take place?
I think using the word decided to take over is very inaccurate. It was kind of presented to us that we needed to take this over.
Okay.
Daniel and Angelina Fay are some of our best friends, and they came to us and said, hey, we would love for you guys to take on this sale. We do not want it to go away. And we agreed 100% with them. So we decided to take it on and host it at our new farm. We had a better facility, I guess, at the time, and we were designing it. So with that in mind, we designed around the sale a little bit. And Daniel and Angelina didn't just quit the sale. They've helped us so much. So it's kind of been more of a partnership than anything. Even though our name is on it, it's the whole Northwest Longhorn Association that should get credit for our sale.
Well, that's nice to have them to lean on to ask questions and, I guess just figure out all the inner workings of what it takes to put on a sale year after year.
There is no way we'd be able to do this without them. That's for sure. Yeah. And just the mistakes they made, we don't have to repeat. And the mistakes we make, they just laugh at.
It's perfect. Well, and you'll see, and if people attend the sale, when they attend the sale, they will see, they'll get to see it firsthand that Daniel and Angelina are there running around helping you all do everything that there is to do with the sale, from, the fun of the wine tour to dealing with the cattle and the people. And I mean, just they're there and they're active, and it's fun to see.
Absolutely.
Yes, the whole association, the Northwest Longhorn Association, gets active. Tomorrow and Saturday, we set up panels with a bunch of them. And so everyone comes in, we have lunch, and we all work together. Bill and Cindy Mello have always been active in helping. Bill takes a week off of work and gets in a tractor and mows for us and does things like that. It's been great. Pete McFarland comes early and helps us out. So we've got a lot of help from a lot of these Northwest Longhorn guys.
Nice. That's nice. Everyone can come together and make it a group effort. Less stress on the two of you.
Absolutely.
Okay, so let's get into the sale and what happens on Thursday, June 19th.
Thursday is kind of the kickoff of sale weekend. We have all the cattle start showing up. We have a very informal pizza night for the consigners and sponsors. If anybody who wants to join us, we have a pizza oven in the backyard. We make pizzas, sit and chat, and get ready for the exciting weekend ahead of us.
Is there a window that you'd prefer the cows be dropped off, or just any time that day?
No, anytime that day. We're pretty flexible about that. We understand that people are coming from a long ways away and can't time it. We're even accepting quite a few lots a little bit early so people can come drop off their cows and go to the coast with their kids. Or I know there's a couple of people doing Mount St. Helens hiking. So it's kind of fun to be flexible. This time of year, we have a lot of hay in the barn, so we are set. So we don't mind people coming a little bit early. And as long as we get a warning.
So that's Thursday. We start off Friday with a wine tour. What time does that start?
The wine tour meeting at 9:30, which means hopefully we'll be out of here by 9:45. And then we hit our first winery around 10:15, and we're just going to do 2 this year. We're hitting Dominio 4, which is an excellent winemaker. We're really excited to have them on the tour, and then we'll have a little lunch, and then we're going over to Holleran, which we have visited before, but they have such a good array of wines that there's always something new to try.
If somebody wants to join the wine tour, who should they contact?
Angelina Fay has the list going. So we are limited by the size of the bus. So once we hit that limit, then we are unfortunately have to put a cap on it. But the first 40 people that respond to Angelina will get their spot reserved.
After the wine tour, what happens next?
So when we get back from the wine tour, we have a little bit of a break, but at 3 p.m. We start it's a beef tenderness score kind of class. And so we have Twisted Horn LLC, who is sponsoring our bull part of the futurity, are going to come in and talk about how to read DNA tests to get your tenderness scores up, figure out which bulls you want to mate with, things like that, to get those beef tenderness scores up. The whole goal of that part of the program is to get better beef in our programs for everybody. And we need to look at beef tenderness as one of the first things. They are going to hit on a couple of the other points, but the focus is on beef tenderness scores and the F1 generation for marketing your other animals.
Is this the same people? They were there last year as well.
Yes, and they hit on pasture management a little bit last year in rotations. This year they're going to hit a little bit different. It's kind of fun to get some education out there in front of us. We're always learning, and it's kind of good to have everyone get the same information at one time.
That happens at 3, and the futurity is also on Friday. What time does that start?
Right after that session will be the futurity, and that's 4 p.m. is what we estimated at. So 4 p.m. the big show starts and the fun begins.
How many entries do you have this year?
65, I think, for the futurity.
Yes.
Very nice. And the two of you always have really great Grand Champion Bull and Grand Champion Heifer awards. Do you want to talk about them and who sponsored those?
We had Twisted Horn step up after our first year hosting the futurity. They said, we'd really like to make this special, and we'd like to do a $5,000 Grand Bull prize because we want to encourage people to get their bulls out there. Went well the first year, so they said, okay, second year, let's do 10,000 now. Let's really get these bulls showing up in Oregon. So they've consistently been our bull futurity sponsor at, and again this year at $10,000. Unfortunately, they didn't have $20,000 to do heifer as well, and they're more interested in the bulls. So we found another sponsor for the heifers, and McIntyre Farms out of Texas decided to step up and sponsor the heifer futurity. So the Grand Champion heifer is eligible for her $5,000 grand prize. So trying to get some people out here. We've got people bringing futurity animals from far away because of that prize money. So it's been fun seeing the caliber of young animals coming to our property.
Who did you decide to have for judges this year?
So the judges are, we've got Wayne Manning from M7 Longhorns in Texas. We've got Andy Brooks from Murdoch Farm Longhorns in I believe, Massachusetts.
Yep.
Jay Wachter from Sunhaven Farms from Maryland. And Matt Marty from Bomb City Cattle in Texas. We kind of tried to spread it out all over the place, and this is what stuck. So this is a good group of guys, all experienced, and we're excited about them judging.
Okay, so then after the futurity is over, you'll have the awards, and those take place right there at the ranch, correct?
Yes. After the futurity, we have a hosted dinner. Diamond B Longhorns is sponsoring the dinner this year. We'll move from the event barn up to the sale barn to up to the event barn, and have a nice Longhorn themed dinner. So we've got Longhorn done several ways. And then we'll announce the futurity winners up at the event barn. After that, we've got the band and dancing. So it should be a fun Friday night.
To add to that, the catering company that is doing the Longhorn beef multiple ways, Amelia and I got a little spoiled. We got to go to the caterer, send him some beef, and he made us all sorts of dishes. And we got to pick out our favorite ones. So we have stuff from carpaccio to steaks to everything. And, this will play in a little bit to our beef tenderness scores, because when the animals were chosen for this, he actually went and looked at the carcasses and figured out how he was going to make our meal. So it was pretty fun to see how excited a catering company was about getting involved in that.
That's kind of a fun process, for him, I guess, at least too, to take that from completely from start all the way to finish. I don't know if that's something that he gets to do on the regular, but I'm sure that was fun for him as well.
I'm sure he even chose the animal beforehand. So it was really the whole process. You're right.
So truly from farm to or from pasture to plate or farm to plate or whatever. Yeah, truly. And I'm sure the food will be good. Any food that I've ever had at your sale, and even in the area, has always been fantastic. All of it has.
Awesome.
So that's a full day on Friday. How about Saturday? Where do we start there?
So Saturday's cattle viewing starts at 8 a.m. We try to get everything fed and watered prior to that, so we're not in people's way, and they can kind of pick out their favorites and get ready to go. We have a cornhole tournament during that time, so when you're done viewing cattle, we'll be having a little cornhole tournament. There's a lot of competition apparently from Utah that likes to get in on that. So anyway, we have some good door prizes for that. But the big event, 1 p.m., the sale starts, and we have a little under 60 lots for the sale, and we are looking forward to it.
If somebody has a question sale day, who do they contact?
So they can contact Amelia or I, and if it's a back of the house kind of question, we've got Jacques, our ranch manager. He can be available. All of our numbers are in the catalog, so they're easily accessible. And those are the people.
Who are you having this year for the auctioneer and pedigree reader?
The auctioneer this year is Dan Huntington. We love having him out here on the ranch, and love the fact that he brings Joe with him to do all the paperwork. So we don't have to worry about that at all. And then for the pedigree reader, we have Joe Sedlacek. He is going to be filling in this year and pulling dual duty. So we're happy to have him.
Perfect. And do you have any haulers lined up that we should let people know ahead of time?
We do. We have Dino Libhart. His number is in the catalog, and so is Cody James. Cody James, he prefers text. And then we also have, I believe Joe is going to have some room on the way back as well. And there are a couple of other people that are coming to the sale that should have some room. But the professional haulers that we have are Cody James and Dino Libhart.
And we talked a little bit about two of your sponsors already. Do you want to mention your other sponsors?
Sure.
Yes, we have some great sponsors. Fay Longhorns sponsors every year the wine tour lunch, and they're just a silver sponsor overall. And then JH Cattle Company, Andrea and Max Siller with Siller Land and Longhorns. Randy Murray is new this year with New Age Cattle Company. He's got a consignment for the first time and sponsoring. Twisted Horn LLC and McIntyre Farms are sponsoring the Futurity Grand Champions. We're excited to have them back as well. Then for the dinner Friday night, and we have Diamond B sponsoring that, as well as the portable restroom for the sale day. They're sponsoring that as well.
The fancy portable restrooms.
Yeah,
Diamond
the flush
B.
toilets.
Thank you.
For the band that night, we have Rebecca and Jacob and Wes. They are sponsoring, bringing back the Sweetwater Band. So we're super excited to have them. 6CR Longhorns with Tim and Nicole Clark are sponsoring the bar. So any alcohol consumed on site, thank them. They're very generous with their sponsorship. And then Patrick Hengler with 1886 Ranch. He's coming out this year and sponsoring the Saturday night dinner. We're going to do it on the ranch this year.
That one is actually sponsored by not just Patrick, but all the Stellar partners.
Yes.
So that's pretty exciting. They have a great group of bulls. And so it's nice to see them advertising those on the West Coast. I think that showed a lot about them and about our sale and their confidence in it. So that was pretty cool.
And it seems like every year you have new consigners to your sale. The ones that I noticed this year, like you said, was 1886, Bomb City, and then you just mentioned Randy. Were there any others that have first-time consignments to your sale?
Rebecca and Wes are consigning for the first time. They've been participating in the Futurity for years and always helping out with sponsorship, and brought the band in last year. I mean, they've been awesome, but they have a program now that they're actually able to let one go. So she said, this is our first consignment ever. We're super excited, super nervous. So we're excited to have them.
And then there's also another
Sean Gates too.
Another new consigner, Sean Gates. And he's out of California, and he put in a really nice one as well. So it's kind of exciting to see these guys that are up and comers coming to the sale.
And now a word from our sponsors.
From the Pasture by Hired Hand is presented by R3 Hilltop Ranch. Located in Chilton, Texas, R3 Hilltop Ranch has been breeding registered Texas Longhorns since 2006. What began as 3 heifers has grown into our current herd, which you can explore on our website at r3hilltop.com. We're passionate about loud colors, longhorns, and docile temperaments, but it's the easy-keeping, low-maintenance traits of Texas Longhorns that initially attracted us and continue to drive our herd growth. In addition to livestock, we proudly offer certified Longhorn beef products. Visit r3hilltop.com/beef to learn more. Thank you for listening, and enjoy exploring our ranch online at r3hilltop.com.
Are you a new Longhorn breeder eager to educate yourself on market trends and sale prices? Stay in the loop with our text messages. Get the latest updates, events, and insider tips on all things Longhorns delivered straight to your phone.
Stay informed by texting website to 888-700-8131, then reply with Longhorns. That's website to 888-700-8131. Sign up today and take your breeding program to the next level.
Do you sometimes feel like you're the only one who doesn't have it all figured out? Rural life can be isolating, but it doesn't have to be.
Welcome to Ag's Most Okayest Farm Girls, the podcast for women who are craving connection, laughter, solidarity, camaraderie, and just overall encouragement in your everyday life and dreams.
Each week, your hosts, Annalise, that's me, and Courtney will cover topics such as farm life, mom life, making money online, side hustles, hobbies, sharing on social media, jobs off the farm, and so much more.
Us rural gals need to stick together, so saddle up for some fun, real, and unsolicited advice and stories from our everyday farm lives.
Grab a drink, we're Ag's Most Okayest Farm Girls, and we're here to help. Listen wherever you find podcasts.
Well, should we go ahead and start talking about the consignments? I think that's probably what everyone wants to hear about the most.
Sure, you bet.
All right. Let's start it off with, do you have any scratches or any subs that we should let people know about?
So the only scratch we have is lot 19. Lot number 19 is a scratch.
HL Dixie Chick.
All right. And then in your sale, there is a couple, what I'm going to call special lots in your sale. We have a couple embryo lots, a couple choice lots, and then also a donation lot. Let's go ahead and talk about the donation lot, which is the animal that sells first on Saturday.
Okay, so the donation lot has been donated by A&S Land and Cattle. Amelia and I, we really like the idea of supporting the Texas Heritage Foundation for multiple reasons, but I'm on that board and we give out money to people that are in need when tragedy happens. And I think it's huge. There's a lot of Longhorn people that have been helped by the Texas Heritage Foundation. But not only that, it's just great camaraderie. So I really wanted to put something in there that was nice for this. So we went through our field and we were like, all right, let's get something good. So we put in A&S Aurora, and she is out of one of our favorite bulls, A&S Speckled Cowboy, and then an Archer Luck Daughter. And so just great pedigree. I put it out there, and then my ranch manager, Jacques, said, "Are you kidding me? Like, I thought we were going to actually sell that one in the sale, but I thought we needed to put something nice in there." And so we put that one in, and we already actually have some calls on that one. So that's pretty exciting.
And if people want to donate to the Heritage Foundation, whether at your sale, during the sale, they can always message me during the sale if they just want to make a donation. If they want to make a donation outside of that, is it okay for them to contact you, or is there somebody in particular they should contact?
They can absolutely contact me. I'm a member of that board, so I would love to take their money and put it to a good cause.
Okay, let's move on to the first choice lot, which happens to also be an embryo lot, lot 7A and B from JH Cattle Company with Jason Hardy.
Yes, with that lot, so he wanted to do something a little different this year. These two will not be on site. They are being
bred and raised over in Oklahoma.
Sorry, totally blanked. Okay. So they won't be on site, but they will have the pick of these two embryos when they're born. They're different breeding. You want to do something different so you totally have your choice of the cow and the bull. Sorry, Berry Coyote is the cow on both of them, but Rebel's the dad on one and Conceal Weapon is the dad on the other. Or sire. So it's an interesting package. I'm super excited. I love Berry Coyote's offspring, especially Hicksmith Strawberry, her granddaughter. Chance to get these genetics doesn't come every day, and I'm super excited to see those go through our sale.
So is he with his choice lot? I know sometimes people do choice lots a little bit differently. So he's only selling one of these and they have to pick. He's not going to sell both of them.
They can pick at weaning. So yeah, he's not going to sell both. He's going to sell one. And if they like the way one looks better than the other, even though they like the genetics, they can pick whatever they want. Yeah.
Okay. Let's go to the next choice lot, which is lot 47A and B from Alex Dees with CR Longhorns.
Yes. So lot 47 from CR Longhorns. Let me see.
Midas Touch Daughters.
Oh boy. People are going to look at this and just know that they want these. I mean, Midas Touch is such a popular bull and such a hot bull right now. There's so little offspring being offered. We really appreciate her putting these guys in. They are beauties, and I can't find any faults in them. She really stepped up for us, I would say.
And they will both be here at the sale.
Yes.
So they will get to pick, and I'm not sure where she stands on selling both or just selling one. I know she wants to just sell one, but if the price is right, then she said she may consider.
Right. And so they will be on site. They're yearlings. You don't even have to see the potential they got. You'll be able to physically see how they look, and they are beauties.
Okay, let's go back to lot 31, and we'll talk about the embryo lots that you have in the sale, which I believe lot 31 is from Jay and Susie Wachter with Sunhaven Farms.
Yes. With that one, they are bringing us a Longhorn with an embryo inside her.
Nope, change of plans on that.
Oh.
She will be kept on site, but the embryo will be, that way the embryo is safe, or the calf is safe.
Oh, okay. Go ahead.
Anyway, they are keeping her over there. The dam there, Texas Jizza Fusion, and of course the famous Rebel HR. just a great package. I can't wait to see what this calf. I think the calf is on the ground, and we will have a current picture of that calf. So that one we are excited about.
The next embryo lot is lot 40, I believe. Let me scroll to that one. Yes, from Diamond B Longhorns with Benny Brugman.
Yes, and this one, the cow will be on site. She is a registered Longhorn. The recip cow is, and she's carrying a embryo heifer out of KDK Hercules and 50 lumens. 50 lumens is one of my favorite, totally lateral horned little roan cows. So this one's going to be an awesome one too. She should be on the ground.
She should be born by now. I have not seen an updated picture yet, but we will see her in person.
Yes.
We'll have to get with Colin and see if maybe he can send us a picture of her and we can get her online too.
That would be great. Perfect. I'm sure it's going to be spectacular.
Okay, and the last embryo that's in the sale is lot 51 from, again, this is also from Diamond B.
Yes, and this is a 50-50 BCB by RM Texas Mermaid. I mean, if you look in the catalog at the pedigree on this one, this is an awesome offering. I know 50-50 semen sold last year at our sale. It was the highest selling lot. So that bull's genetics are very sought after. I think this is a great offering. We had a friend looking at the catalog and saw lot 51, and they're like, "Oh, this cow is awesome." Well, it's not even the cow that's the awesome part. It's the embryo package. So they put a really good consignment there. I'm really happy about that. And I know she's already got some bidding online, so that's pretty exciting.
If my memory is right, which it's not always the greatest sometimes, but last year at your sale, I think the 50-50 semen, didn't it sell for like 19 or like 20,000, somewhere around there?
1,000 for 5 straws.
Yeah. It was it's sought after, that's for sure. And they're not making any more because they can't.
That's facts.
There are a couple more embryo lots, not embryo. Well, Bob Larson, always the mad scientist.
Bob?
He's got some.
Yeah, he always does that, and I missed him in here. Darn it.
Lot 28 has a embryo heifer at side, and then was implanted with another embryo that we'll know at sale date whether it took or not. But that's a Midas Touch by CR Butterfly embryo that's coming at side. So super exciting there. And the Rebel HR and Lacey K. Bob's done some amazing things with her.
So that one is with heifer sex semen. So that's a 3-in-1 package, 2 embryos, 1 cow. I mean, that's typical Bob right there. Love him to death. He sure makes it confusing for the auctioneer, but it's very clear to us. These are really, really good embryos.
Yeah, and then Rosie the Riveter is carrying the same embryo, Rebel and Lacey K. So that should be, and she is confirmed bred. So
the one of Bob's is lot 28, and what's the lot number for the last one that you just mentioned?
She is 23.
23. Okay, I missed those. Sorry about that.
No, that's okay.
Okay, so now, are you guys willing to play a little game called Catalog Roulette?
Sure.
I guess so.
All right, so I am going to scroll back to the top of my catalog. We'll start at the beginning of the sale. Let's just start with lot 1, Tough Allison from Daniel and Angelina Faye with Faye Longhorns.
Okay, I'll take that one. When we try to start out a sale, we try to start it out with a bang, and this girl is beautiful. We know Faye's well, and so we're over there a lot, and I love this cow. She is just a beauty. Tough and Grande has been a great bull. There's a lot of people that love those genetics and want more of them. So Daniel was willing to put this girl in, and just a solid, beautiful brindle with a low twist horn. I really like her. I'd never put a lot 1 in that I didn't want to buy myself, so that's why she's there.
Next, let's go to a first-time consigner to the Oregon sale, 1886 with Patrick and Michelle Hengler. They're lot 6, Pacific Daisy.
Oh, I can't wait to see this girl in person. The amount of horn on her photo is just amazing. And she does have a bull cap at side that I can't wait to see either. Because sired by Rebel HR. So I'm always looking out for potential herd sires. And with a mom like that and a dad like Rebel, super excited to see that one. Patrick has just been awesome to the industry and really got in with both feet when he started putting his herd together. So the fact that he's sharing some of these beauties he's found with our sale, we're super excited. I can't wait to see Pacific Basie.
Okay, I'll scroll again here. Let's stop on lot 11 from Alex Dees with CR Longhorns at CR Jamaica Shot.
So I don't think we should talk out loud about this one. I requested this cow from her. It took me a long time to convince her to put it in, and she finally agreed. I absolutely love this cow. If you see this cow in person, she is a large-bodied brindle. I love brindles, and with a ton of horn. She's had great offspring, but what I hate is that we have to sell her at this sale instead of just me buying her. Maybe cheaper private treaty, because already I think online she was up to 12,100 last time I looked, and she's worth every penny of it. This cow is awesome. I would be surprised if she's not one of our highest selling lots.
You can always count on Alec. I think she's got a whole herd of excellent Longhorns.
Yeah, she does. She has hidden herds that sometimes if you get there on the right day, you can go find them.
Her secret heifer pasture.
Yep. Oops. You're not supposed to tell anyone about that. Yeah.
Oops, secret's out. All right, let's scrolling a little bit farther. We'll stop on lot 16, JH Mystique from Jason Hardy with JH Cattle Company.
So whenever we talk to Jason, we always ask him, hey, what cool stuff you got for us this year? And everybody seems to have these amazing herds around here. We've been out to his ranch in Utah and got to see JHCC Captain Marvel, and what I can only imagine what he looks like now. He was the young bull then, and he was built and stocky and just a well put together man. So looking forward to seeing his daughter, JHCC Mystique. Going to be only a year and a half at the sale, and just everything I see in the photo is spot on. I love her markings. I love her build. I think she's going to be an awesome attribute to our sale.
And now let's hear from our advertisers.
When it comes to buying and selling livestock, trust is everything. At Hired Hand Live, we have a platform that breeders and buyers rely on, whether participating in a live auction, an internet-only event, or hosting their own online auction. Our secure, user-friendly system ensures that your bid counts, and every transaction is backed by our commitment to integrity.
Whether you're a part of a consignment sale or planning your own internet auction, Hired Hand Live connects breeders and buyers live and online. Discover why breeders trust us with their livestock auctions. Visit hiredhandlive.com today.
Looking for top quality Longhorns and a taste of true Texas spirit? Look no further than Cantera Cattle Company. Our passion for Longhorns shines at Old Gringo Ranch, where tradition meets excellence. Visit us online at CanteraCattleCompany.com and follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok for the latest updates and ranch life fun. Ready to experience it yourself? Schedule your visit by emailing canteracattle@gmail.com. Remember, God is great, Longhorns are good, and life is crazy.
Let's do lot 21, another first-time consignor to your sale, Matt Marty and Michael Rowland with Bomb City Cattle, BCR Royal Essence.
So I think Joe Sedlacek should get some credit for this one. I think he talked to Matt Marty about putting this one in. And I am so happy he did. Matt sent me some pictures, was talking to me about her. And then she has a heifer calf. And I'm pretty sure he regrets putting her in now, but she has a heifer calf inside, sired by Solid Ground BCR. We are really excited about these genetics, and for him, the luck of having a heifer calf with such a great consignment, I mean, that's a win-win right there.
I scrolled down to lot 27, Showy Fire from Diamond B Longhorns.
Well, this is one of my favorites. She was on their website, and I said, what about this one? She's on their for sale page, and I like her. Well, they bring her to Texas, and I'll make sure I just pick her up at the sale. So she's just the stunning cow. I mean, the speckled white face with the black body. I mean, she also has a heifer calf at side that is going to be weanable by sale date. She's born in November, so she'll be a big girl too. I'm just so excited, so thrilled that he was willing to bring her to Oregon for us. So I'm hoping that she does well for them and that I can still afford her. Black and white always sells for a lot up here. So.
Well, let's go to lot 33, which I think the two of you might know quite a bit about. A&S Midas Morning Glory from A&S Land and Cattle.
This one wasn't supposed to be sold.
Yeah. This one might need some marriage counseling on this
Scott,
one. Hopefully she brings enough. Yeah, hopefully she brings enough that I can pay for marriage counseling. We'll see. This heifer is awesome. When I bought her mom from Alex Dees, I knew I had something special. And the fun thing that we did with this heifer when we put her in the catalog is she's right above her grandma in the sale. So the next lot after her is CR Silk and Lace, which is her grandma. So Silk and Lace produced this beautiful CR American silk that we purchased at our sale. And Alex had her bred to Midas Touch. Just what a great combination. I don't even get credit for how awesome this cow is. I will give that to Alex Dees. This heifer, we put a picture in from last year. I can't wait for people to see her in person because those horns have blown up. Her tip to tip is amazing. We're keeping her unexposed because she won't be two until the end of August. And she's just, I'll brag about mine a little bit. This is a great heifer. I'm super excited about her.
Okay, so we'll do another first-time consigner, Rebecca, Jacob, and Wes. And I am not for sure how to pronounce their ranch name. Is it Rainy Ranch? Is that how she pronounces it?
It's a play on Rebecca and Wes, so that's why the double there.
Okay, that's why I get it now. Okay, I get it. All right, her animal's name is Miss Ginger, lot 35.
Yes, so Rebecca is kind of everybody's go-to embryologist out here. She's a veterinarian who's been doing embryo work with Bob Larson for quite a few years now. And she does a lot of embryo work with the dairies out in Tillamook as well as the Longhorn work. And because of her ability to AI and do embryo work, her program is top notch. So she doesn't have a ton of cows, but the cows she's bred and the embryos she has had access to over the years are amazing. So she's consigning her first cow ever to our sale, and Miss Ginger is a stunner. She's got the beautiful brindle markings. She's got the perfect horn set with the lateral low twist. She's just a well put together cow. Rebecca really knows what she's doing. So I can't wait to see this one in person either. She's going to be a stunner.
Well, and maybe we should mention too, she knows what she's doing as far as Longhorns, but also with cornhole, she's very competitive. I found out in recent years about her cornhole playing.
Cornhole, and she can cut a rug on the dance floor too. She's a jack of all trades.
Yeah. All right, the next lot we'll talk about is lot 44, JM5 Princess Tenacity from McIntyre Farms, Jeremy and Lindsay McIntyre.
So traveling from the distance they're not going to bring some mediocre heifer. This heifer is stunning, and she's huge. He told me when I saw him at the Hudson Valentine sale that this is one of the biggest heifers he's had. She is really massive. So we're excited about that, but we're also excited about her breeding. I mean, Tenacious and Iron Princess, it's a great combination. Jeremy and the whole McIntyre family, Lindsay, they don't mess around with their cows. They have great cows. And I shouldn't even say they don't mess around with their cows because they're always messing around with their cows. They're easygoing, beautiful cows. And this one's no exception.
Let's go to next to Horizon View Longhorns with Rachel Bruce, BRB Henna Bootlace, lot 49.
So BRB Henna Bootlace is from Rachel and Bill Bruce. They are repeat consigners and have an awesome program out at the coast. They are also in the same circuit with Bob Larson and Rebecca Jacob. Henna Bootlace is an awesome cow that's coming to the sale. She's I have not seen her in person yet, but I can't wait to, because I know when they sent the pictures, they said, "We're sorry, she wouldn't pose. It's a hard time of year to get pictures." And I know it's that's why some of our pictures are almost a year old, because winters are rough when we're putting the catalog together. So I'm super excited to see this cow in person. She's got a lot of horn for a young girl and a great breeding with Hubble's Roman 7 on the top. So she's one that I'm looking to slip into our program if possible.
Let's just stop on that. We'll just do the next lot, lot 50. Pacific Strawberry from Macandandria Siller with Sillerland and Longhorns.
So I'll talk about this one because my wife won't say good things about this one because she has this one marked as the one she wants. Just kidding.
Coyote granddaughter.
I'll tell you what, the Sillers stepped up on this one. I mean, anyone that looks at our catalog and looks at lot number 50, Pacific Strawberry, the breeding is amazing. The cow is amazing. Her breeding is Helm's Ace over our Miss Berry. Just an incredible cow. And then they have her bred to Blackjack HR. What an offering. I can't say too many good things about her. Her value will continue to go up as we talk, but I'll tell you what, they did great. They've put up some really good cows in our sale over the past years, and this year is no exception. We're really excited to get this cow.
Okay, and the last one we'll do is lot 55, Shotgun Annie CDC from Bob and Carmen Larson.
She is a stunner as well. He, again, has his awesome embryo program going, and she is the result of a RC Annie Oakley breeding. She's an awesome cow he's made some beautiful embryos out of. And a Hubble 20 gauge, her sire is well known. So I'm so excited to see this cow. She's got a confirmed heifer pregnancy. I'm sure she's going to have a stunning little calf inside her as well. I'm always in awe of everything Bob brings. He's got some awesome cows and always seems to surprise us every time he unloads that trailer. So I'm excited to see Miss Shotgun Annie. I love the horn set and everything.
Yeah, the Nutty Professor does it again. Proud of him.
All right, so then that wraps up Saturday with the sale. And I think I remember you saying earlier on Saturday night, you're going to have dinner at the ranch.
So yeah, so after the sale, we have a catering company coming in. They're a barbecue kind of specialist, and they set up dinner for us right after the sale. So the second the sale's over, we're going to head back over to the big barn and have dinner together. And then if people want to leave from there, great. If they want to stay the night and hang out, that's fine too. We'll have a lot of drinks still available, and it'll just be a good time. It's, all the pressure's off at that point, and Longhorn guys can just talk Longhorns. It's kind of fun.
So then on Sunday is loadout day always. What time would you ideally like to have all the Longhorns gone?
Well, ideally, let's say 6 a.m. would be good.
Gone by 6?
No, Jacques and crew will be, they're staying on site. So we're pretty flexible. We realize that there are some people that need to leave really early to get their cows back in a reasonable amount of time and keep them looking good. So we are fairly flexible. Jacques, as I said, will be on site in a trailer. So he's always there. I would prefer if people are coming anytime before 6:30 a.m. that they just let us know, or let Jacques know the night before. That way he's ready and got them all ready to go for him.
And we try to have it last people out by noon, but we're very flexible. If you want to head to the coast and see something, then we'll make it work. So
you might have to load them yourself if you're after 10 p.m. on that night, because I guarantee you I'll be in bed.
Well, is there anything that is happening this weekend that we have not talked about that you want to make sure we mention?
I just want to make sure everybody knows how lucky we are to be hosting this, how lucky we are to have all these great consignments at the Oregon Trail Sale. It's an honor to be trusted to get these prices the guys want, to bring these genetics to the West Coast. We are super excited about it, and I think it's just going to be a great time, and we're going to get to see and purchase some great cattle.
Well, if you guys are up for it, I have 5 more questions for you. It's called Fast 5. I will name a characteristic of a Longhorn, and I want you guys to pick an animal from the sale that we have not already talked about. Are you
No.
willing?
Okay.
All
Let's
right.
try
So the first characteristic is a black and white animal.
You're going to
Okay.
say awesome cow.
This is cheating because it's my cow, but the second to the last lot is Awesome Cow.
The last
I named her that because, the last lot number 56 is one of my babies, and Jacques, our ranch manager, it is for sure his favorite cow. She is up for auction and then has a beautiful heifer calf by Buzz Lightyear at side.
Okay. The next one is Twist.
Twist.
We already talked about strawberry, darn it.
Talked about strawberry. We talked about a couple of others. Let's think. Let me think. Oh, this is putting the pressure on. All the embryo packages I know have Twist with them for sure. Boy, can I get my catalog out and look a little bit real quick?
Yep,
Let's
definitely.
see.
Go ahead.
Okay, let's talk about lot 2. It's NC Carmela K. I believe that Bob did this pairing for Horizon View Longhorns. That low twist in a cow is very desirable for me. I love low twist, and that cow's got it. She's also got a lot of color, but okay, when you talk about twist, I would say lot 2 has a lot of twist.
Okay. The next one is a red and white animal.
Red and white.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, I know which one you're going to say.
Diamond Diva, JMR Diamond Diva, consigned by Faye Longhorns. We jokingly call her Faye's Danica. When we showed up off the trailer, they bought her on an online auction, and we bought a cow too. So they showed up together, and Scott's like, "You bought Danica? She's gorgeous." And so they've got enough heifers out of her that they finally are willing to consign her to our sale. And she's stunning. She's red and white, kind of big paint spots, and just a gorgeous lady. So
she's
pretty.
Marked just like Danica, and just a lot of horn for her size for sure.
What lot did you say she was?
She's lot number 42, I believe.
42. Okay. The next characteristic is brindle.
Oh, Dad, we talked about Miss Ginger. She's my favorite.
Well, we don't even have to cheat on this one. We actually put a Facebook post out on only brindles. There were 6 really solid brindles in there, so we can pick any one of those that we put in there. But it was kind of cool because the brindle is such a popular color, and we have a bunch of them. But I'll tell you one that's brindle plus a little spotted. I'm going to give Jason Hardy some credit here. This is lot number 41, JHCC Spectacular Gold. This is one that I specifically requested from him because I was at the auction when he bought Spectacular Feet, her mom, and talk about an incredible family. And then he added in Goldmine, talk about an incredible bull, and you get this beautiful brindle with some patches of white. She's an incredible, incredible offering. I believe it's going to up the value. She had a heifer calf. And so we will confirm that at the sale, but I'm almost positive he called me and told me she had a heifer calf and that I better expect to pay a little bit more than I had planned on.
Okay, the last characteristic is a true black.
True black. Oh.
Okay, I
think that is Alex Dees has that beautiful JH Roll Safari.
Lot 22.
There she is. CR Lighted Up is a gorgeous JH Lightning in a Bottle son. Sorry, Real Safari son, grandson. And just a stunning, deep black, true black heifer. I love this cow. I love this heifer. I mean,
yeah. I don't know what her breeding is going to be, but she is definitely a long-bodied, all solid black horn, and a lot of black horn, which, we all know that doesn't grow as fast typically, but with Alex, they do.
Well, thanks for playing along with the Fast Five and the catalog roulette. I think people really enjoy hearing about more details about the animals that are in the sale. So thank you. And thanks also for joining us. And make sure to check out the Oregon Trail sale consignments ahead of sale day and follow us for more updates. Until next time.